we talk about use and abuse of alcohol and other drugs, number one, what is alcohol? Alcohol is a form of what? Drug. Or when you call alcohol, or what is a drug now? Because we've said alcohol is a form of drug. What is a drug? A drug is any substance which when taken does what? Alters the functions of the body. Anything that is altering the functions of the body is a drug. And they come in very different forms. In form of an injection, you inhale, you swallow, or you drink it. Those are forms that it can be used in all those forms. And remember, we also have we also have types of drugs. We have different types of drugs. We have medical drugs, soft drugs, and stimulants. We have medical drugs and what? Soft drugs and hard drugs. When we talk about medical drugs, we are talking about tranquilizers, sedatives, and palliative drugs, which can be misused. Tranquilizer is just like which drug? Which drug is a tranquilizer? Which drug? Remember I told you there are 3 types: medical drugs, soft drugs, and hard. And then in medical drugs now we're telling there are tranquilizers which people abuse. There are also sedatives and palliative. When you talk about tranquilizers, you're talking about Piriton. Yes? They relieve tension and they also induce sleep. And most people abuse these drugs because most of the time when you're given Piriton, you're supposed to take 1. Yes? 1 times 3. And you see people taking 2. They tell you 1. Moja niwezi. Why are you taking 2? Or like now you're in school. Why are you taking a tranquilizer? You're only supposed to take when it is prescribed. Yes? You're not just supposed to take it on Friday because it's over the weekend so that you can oversleep. Yes, you go to the matron, it's on Saturday in the evening, you take so that you oversleep. Now that is what we are calling abusive, you're misusing what? Drugs. Or we are talking about sedatives. They are to reduce pain or induce sleep. These are like Panadol, aspirin. Actually, medication like these ones are not supposed to be sold over the counter. If you get away from Kenya, you go like abroad, most of the medication you cannot get over the counter. The ones that you're buying, you can't. You have to be prescribed by what? A doctor. And then we have palliative drugs like for chronic diseases like cancer, asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Others are for reducing pain, and then you use them for like penicillin. Well, you know when you go to the hospital and we have small I think dispensaries or what, the ones that are in our estate or near your home. You're sick, you're taken there. Yes, all of a sudden you're put in a drip, and then you don't feel pain. That is abusing of drugs. If you are feeling pain or any discomfort of the body, you are unwell in general terms, and you go to the doctor, you're supposed to be tested first, right? You're not supposed to be given drugs. The doctor is not supposed to say, Celestine, this looks like malaria, and then prescribe. No, it doesn't work like that. Malaria, you have to be tested the blood, right? Yes, every other disease or any other, unless what you can be prescribed without even going to the lab is like something that is showing. Like for example, let's say you have a rash on the neck, right? But also there's some tests which should be done, right? So you go to that, you call it's a shop, and you're calling it a dispensary near your home. Instead of going to level 5 here, you don't go to the hospital. That is legit. You want to go where you be prescribed immediately medication. I started knowing this because there's a time I was feeling a lot of pain on my stomach. Yes, is it in my stomach or on my stomach? In my stomach. Yes, you did not correct me. I have to correct myself. So I went to the hospital. Do you know I stayed with that pain for another 1 hour, and I've already seen the doctor. I was wondering why they are not prescribing something. The doctor said something, when a woman comes and you're in pain, you're not supposed to be given anything unless you're done what? Tested. You're not. I said for 1 hour with a lot of pain. I went to the lab until the lab results came, and then I was told what I was waiting for. That is the time now they started administering medication. And then I'm given tablets. I tell them, inject me, I feel better. You know, injection. You know, that time you're feeling a lot. You've never been in a pain. I tell them, inject me. Yes, injection is going to work faster than, tablets before they go to the stomach like this. The doctor told me, no, I'm the doctor. I'm the doctor. You will swallow the drugs. So I went. Even tears were coming out. But the doctor told me, you are saying nothing. Even the doctor asked me, are you a teacher? I said, yes. No wonder. You are going to take the drugs. Take them. So I took them and I went home. Even after like 1 hour, I was okay. But that thing. I'm telling the doctor, I'm feeling a lot of pain. I know. We have to wait for the results. Hey? We have to wait for the Even when you go to the doctor for small issues, like for example, you have a toothache. Yes, what happens? You're given, back here, because in our country you're allowed to get over the counter, you go get Panadol first. Or any other maramoja, you take it. That is wrong. You're supposed to endure that pain, yes? And you go to the hospital. They look at is it your tooth? Or is it teeth if there are two? They look what is the problem, what is happening. And then they're supposed to take care of you. That is a long. If you've ever had a toothache, you know what I'm talking about. Ask yourself when you're back at home, how do you abuse that drug? Ask yourself, you're making your body, you are too young. All of you are so young. That's why I'm telling you, because now we're even talking about drugs. You're not supposed to take even alcohol. Because now when you have the hangover, you'll take the what? The medication. That is where it starts now. That is where I'm going. Boys, ask yourself, I'm not there. I'm not there when you're taking these things. Ask yourself, you are there. You're making your body be resistant to some things. So from there we continue to, we were talking about medicinal drugs. So we go to soft drugs. And these increase the activity of the nervous system. For example, we have tobacco, we have miraa, which is called cant. And also coffee and tea is a stimulant, right? They are all stimulants. They increase the activity of the nervous system.